Welcome back to the Art Room. Today, we are diving into a theme that is focused on technology. By definition, technology in art is the representation of human extension through machinery, the precision of digital algorithms, or the intricate layering of functional systems and scientific innovation. In this project, we will examine artists' choice of technological tools, the precision of their internal mechanics and digital systems, and their use of functional design, exploring the contrast between industrial and organic, or obsolete and futuristic qualities. We will also analyze their application of data layering and the unique emotional narratives they weave into their exploration of human innovation. To guide our investigation, I have organized the artists into 4 distinct categories: industrial tech, digital tech, biological tech, and technological waste. So, here we begin our introduction to these 30 artists. Cyril Power from the United Kingdom is an architect and artist who captured the rhythm of the machine age through his dynamic lino cuts. His work focuses on the speed and energy of the London Underground, using sweeping repetitive curves to transform commuters and escalators into powerful symbols of modern progress. Martha Boto from Argentina was a pioneer of kinetic art who used actual mechanical motors and specialized lighting to create shifting optical variations. Her work views technology as a bridge between science and art, using chrome and plexiglass to reflect the sleek precision of the space age. Otto Piene from Germany utilized industrial materials like high-tech inflatables and projectors to create massive installations. He used technology as a tool to harmonize nature with the elements of light and air on a monumental urban scale. Syd Mead from the United States was a legendary visual futurist whose technically precise designs became the foundation for high-tech city aesthetics in cinema. He used his background in automotive design to create functional futurism by drawing vehicles and architecture that look grounded in the logic of engineering. Lebbeus Woods from the United States was an experimental architect who used drawing to explore the skeleton of theoretical technology. His work focuses on cybernetic architecture, featuring structures that look like they are constantly evolving or rewiring themselves within a futuristic society. Todd McLellan from Canada is a photographer who explores technology through the process of disassembly. He takes apart complex machines and gadgets to lay out every gear and circuit in a perfect grid, revealing the hidden internal anatomy and craftsmanship of our everyday tools. Margaret Bourke-White from the United States was a documentary photographer who treated massive industrial machines as monumental sculptures. Her images of dam turbines and steel mills focus on the overwhelming scale of human engineering during the 20th century. Jean Tinguely from Switzerland was a sculptor who created playful and noisy kinetic machines from industrial scrap metal. He used mechanical technology to comment on the chaotic and sometimes absurd nature of the industrial world through unpredictable movement. Greg Olijnyk from Australia is a master of low-tech materials, creating high-tech imagery. He uses ordinary cardboard to build incredibly complex, fully articulated sculptures of robots, laboratory equipment, and industrial machinery. Even though his sculptures are made of paper, they look like they could actually function. He includes tiny details like moving gears, LED lights, and glass windows to give his work a sense of structural depth. Charles Sheeler from the USA was a leading figure of the Precisionism movement who celebrated the geometry of the machine age. His work is essential to the technology theme because he painted American factories, power plants, and steam engines with surgical, photographic clarity. By removing the mess of the real world and focusing on clean lines and flat colors, Sheeler made industrial technology look like modern cathedrals. Fernand Léger from France was a painter who became obsessed with the mechanical aesthetic after serving in World War I. His work is related to the theme through his use of tubism, where he transformed human figures and cityscapes into shapes that look like pistons, gears, and polished metal pipes. Léger believed that the beauty of a shiny engine was equal to the beauty of a classical statue. Refik Anadol from Turkey is a media artist who treats data as a physical substance by using machine learning and artificial intelligence. He processes millions of environmental data points to create fluid, dreamlike digital sculptures that explore how technology can remember and visualize the world. Harold Cohen from the United Kingdom was a pioneer of computer art who spent 40 years developing a painting program called Aaron. Rather than using the computer as a simple tool, he gave the machine its own set of creative rules to explore the boundary between human authorship and digital logic. David Hockney from the United Kingdom is a traditional master who embraced the iPad and digital software as a primary medium. He utilizes the layering and brush tools of the tablet to capture light with a speed that shows how digital technology can be a natural extension of observational drawing. teamLab from Japan is an interdisciplinary collective of technologists who create massive interactive digital environments. Their work uses sensors and projections to dissolve the boundaries between the viewer and the artwork, exploring how technology can create a seamless connection with our surroundings. Zaha Hadid from Iraq was a visionary architect who used digital fluid dynamics to design her buildings. Her conceptual paintings use parametric geometry calculated by software to imagine futuristic spaces that flow like liquid, representing the transition from rigid industrial shapes to fluid digital forms. Orkhan Mammadov from Azerbaijan is a digital artist who uses generative algorithms to reconstruct historical heritage. He utilizes artificial intelligence to analyze thousands of traditional textile patterns and transforms them into new digital forms that bridge ancient history with modern data. Vera Molnár from Hungary was a pioneer of computer art who began using early programming languages in the 1960s. She used algorithms to create geometric drawings that explore the relationship between order and randomness, establishing the foundation for modern digital aesthetics. Atsuko Tanaka from Japan was a pioneer of the Gatai movement who created a wearable sculpture made from hundreds of industrial light bulbs. Her work symbolized the human body becoming a living circuit, highlighting the merger of fragile anatomy with the overwhelming power of modern electricity. Sougwen Chung from Canada is an artist and researcher who explores human-robot collaboration through live performance. She draws alongside a robotic arm controlled by an artificial intelligence that mimics her style to show how the human hand and the machine can create a single unified gesture. Quayola from Italy is a London-based artist who uses industrial robotics to explore classical art history. He employs massive robotic arms to carve unfinished sculptures in marble, showing how technology can take over human craft while adding its own unique mechanical logic to the process. Fritz Kahn from Germany was a physician and illustrator who visualized the human body as the ultimate industrial machine. His work treats anatomy as a series of pipes and gears, with the brain acting as a control room, providing the historical foundation for the concept of the cyborg. Neri Oxman from Israel is a designer who uses 3D printing and biological data to create wearable skins for the future. Her work explores how technology can grow like nature to create a new kind of biological cyborg that adapts to its environment. The wearable structures in the collection were designed to facilitate synthetic biological processes that might one day allow humans to travel to and survive on other planets. Brian Despain from the USA is a celebrated contemporary painter and illustrator who creates a world where technology feels quiet, thoughtful, and even a bit lonely. His work is related to the theme through symbolic narratives, featuring self-aware, weathered robots that act as mirrors for human emotions like discovery, loss, and wonder. Elias Sime from Ethiopia creates massive tapestries out of discarded motherboards and colorful electrical wires. His work turns technological waste into beautiful landscapes, commenting on the global cycle of consumption and the physical remains of our digital world. Moffat Takadiwa from Zimbabwe weaves monumental reliefs using discarded computer keys and plastic debris. His work critiques how the leftovers of foreign technology impact the local environment by transforming tech trash into cultural artifacts that resemble traditional patterns. Chris Jordan from the United States is a photographic artist who creates massive mosaics representing the scale of modern consumption. His landscapes are actually composed of thousands of discarded cell phones and circuit boards, using the sheer number of waste items to create a visual shock. Benjamin von Wong from Canada is a photographer and activist who builds giant sculptures out of tons of electronic waste. He uses the physical remains of technology to tell highly theatrical stories about sustainability and our environmental responsibility. Haribaabu Naatesan from India is a sculptor who deconstructs outdated technology like motherboard fans and old wires to build detailed sculptures of animals. His work gives a second life to the physical bones of machines that society has deemed obsolete. As we look at these artists, I want you to think about which version of technology speaks to you. Is it the overwhelming precision of mechanical internal systems, the bold narrative power of a digital landscape, or the structural depth found in a cybernetic sculpture? Grab your sketchbooks, and let's dive in.